It is Lord Haywire. You know, I was thinking every time I start one of these, I'm like, I'm doing some game creation today. And it's like, no shit, that's what I do on this channel all the time. Like, I've never not done game creation. I have some other plans for this channel, more creative stuff, but I'll probably never do them. I have all these plans that I never do any of them. So I'm just gonna say, you know, my music's going, everything's fine, right? We're streaming, we're getting somewhere, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. All right, I do know what the fuck's going on. I know everything that is going on at all times. We're going to. I just loaded this up, so that's what's going on there. We're gonna add something real quick, and then we're gonna go through my list on the project. We've kind of abandoned the project for this project thing for a while because we were just ripping things apart. We're gonna go back to this and look at all these. Look at next round, like everything is all fucked up. So we're gonna go through and just like knock out all the stuff for heroes. Then maybe we'll get to armies. I highly doubt it. But the thing I wanted to do first was I found this. I'm gonna turn this on temporarily. This image to put in here. So let's go back. I guess I'm calling them sprites. I don't know if they're actually sprites. Let's make a folder here. I'm very into organization. We're going to call them provinces, even though they're states in the United States, because we're going to add Canada and Mexico at some point. That's going to go in there. We got tokens. We got UI sprites. Oh, we do. That's where we want to put this. Of course, I get a Discord message the second I fucking... Okay, it's gone. I don't know. Get a Discord message the second that I start streaming. Oh, you know what? I also updated this thing. I guess I busted it. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? I updated like my go live notification. Oh, let's fix this first. There we go. Well, I just like to keep this up to date. So, because this is all open source. What is your problem here? Oh, this is just an ongoing bug with this version. These things, let's ignore them. So let's find on my desktop, I have Temp BS here, and it is called 2D4X, and it should be, unless I accidentally deleted it, I got kind of, here it is, I got kind of in a delete mode one day. All right, so what I was always thinking was this would look like a piece of paper, and so I found like a copyright-free piece of paper. And what we can do is just put this in here. And now it looks like a piece of paper. I don't know. Oh, it's a little nasty on the edges there. Let's see what it looks like once it's playing. We might want to clean that up a little bit. I don't know what that bug is. We'll just ignore that bug. That looks okay. We're going to need to change this to something else. I tested this on another one. Maybe move this up a little bit. Basically, and we'll have to fix the font and move shit around. But basically, I wanted it to look more like a, you know, this is a post-apocalyptic world, so we want shit to. Oh, I also didn't get my other notification. Weird. I'm streaming. I guess everything busted. I updated some stuff on my streaming side. I don't know. So this is a post-apocalyptic world. Well, like I said, we're going to have to change the font to not be this, and we'll probably want to line it up. We'll probably want to make this smaller too. This is like massive. You know, we want it to be a smaller piece of paper, but I think that's going to make things look a little bit better just temporarily. You know what I noticed last time though is that when I changed this one, it changed all of them. Okay, it didn't do it this time, but we want this one to be also... In the Army info panel, we want it to be the old piece of yellow lined paper. This other stuff we don't. I don't know what we're going to do with the other stuff. What the fuck is this thing's problem? Move some things around here. Null is not sec. Blurp, blurp, blurp. What? Which one? County info. This is the problem with only doing stuff once, you know, on the weekends is I forget what was going on last time. This was probably there last time, and I just forgot. And I was like, oh, I'll just fix it real quickly. I should watch to the last like 10 minutes of my stream. Uh, it says both these things. Possible. This is where it's having. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Once again, I wish you guys could hear the music. Object reference. Usually this is, like it's something got disconnected over here. Because I renamed a variable or something. But I don't see anything missing. Oh, it was because I had that start. That's what that is. And I tried to fix that one day. It was because I had that open when I started the game. I tried to fix that one day, and it did not work how I wanted it to. Yeah, see, we're gonna have to fix this. There's a way to set it so that like on play you can turn off everything, and that's what I wanted to do. Like basically before the game starts playing, make sure that all of these things are turned off, because otherwise you get those bugs. And we should probably figure out long term what's going on there. That is on the list. It is on the list. Well, one thing worked. I wonder why the stream out there wasn't stream elements update. Whatever. You guys don't give a shit. It's back end stuff, offline stuff. Anyways, let's look at this list and get rid of the county spawn script and put it in county info. Oh, okay. So at first I was like, what was I meaning by that? Because I looked at that. I'd like to look at things a little bit. County info script. Yeah, it just has these two things. We're going to be still tearing out a bunch of stuff here. It's like kind of pointless to have this here. So let's go. Let's cut. No, let's leave it here temporarily. Let's copy this. And where did I say I want to put it? County spawn script and put in the county info. Well, wait, put county spawn script. This is backwards. County spawn script. What the fuck was I talking about? Did I give myself any more information? Get rid of the county spawn script and put county spawn script. What the fuck am I talking about? Spawned tokenless? Maybe it's talking about this. No, this is my hero stacking. Token spawn. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about there. We'll leave it there, and then if I remember, we'll go back to it. Make the tokens move slower depending on distance. This is the next. We don't need to do that right now. Right now, we just need shit to move, and that's already happening. I guess we should test that just to make sure that shit is still happening. It wouldn't be the first time that everything's working fine. I don't like how this is. I forgot. I want to change this today. And then it should, if we click anywhere else, it should return. Perfect. That is what we wanted. It's very sluggish, but that's fine. I forgot. Let's add this to the list too. Oh, I wonder if this has the wrong chat room up is why it's doing that. No? Weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. What the fuck was I just talking about? We want... I can't remember. Jesus Christ. I was just talking about it, and I forgot already. What was next on our list then? Get rid of the. All right. Instead of deselecting the hero when it's moving, we should disable the hero. So this is just an idea. We're actually not going to do it that way anymore. When a hero moves, they need to be added to the new county population. This is what we need to do. So this is going to be. We're going to need to do something different here. So let's go over. There should be like token info. This is what we're going to public. We need to have a bool in here. Fuck you. A public bool? Yeah, yes. Is army. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be using these token info thing. We'll probably have to have an army thing in here too. I guess we could tell if army is null, but right now that's what we'll do, I think. And we'll get to. Do we have an army info? Let's look at our public classes here. I rebooted before I started because I had a feeling. We have hero. I may have deleted army. Wonder if this is what it was talking about. No, that's something else in that other thing. I don't have an army one anymore. Spawned army. Yeah, I think it's talking about this thing. Well, we'll fix all that when we come to it. So basically, I'm just kicking everything down the road. So when the hero moves, so we got a couple of things to do. So it almost came to me what I thought of earlier. Jesus Christ, my brain is so fucked today. I mean, it's always fucked, but it's worse than normal. Oh, it was this, is that I wanted to change. I don't want this to be a toggle for spawning. I want it to be like you click here and you say spawn or something. The problem with this toggle is causing all sorts of fucking issues. That's what it was. Let's do that first, I guess. Spawning a hero shouldn't be a toggle. What we'll do instead is we'll have that toggle do nothing, but it will be turned on, if it's spawned. We're basically rewriting a ton of code, and that's fine. That's good because we're making it better, I hope. Fingers crossed. All right, so that is what I want to do. That's why I have to have all these copious lists and shit. So let's look at how this is called like spawn toggle. We're gonna clean this shit up, and then that will fix some other stuff hopefully later. This is called like toggle UI toggle fuck sticks. UI hero spawn toggle is what this is called for some horrendous reason. So how do we really want to do this? Let's think about this. Let's maximize this and like pretend we're playing the game. How often are you going to be spawning heroes? Probably pretty infrequently because they're going to be expensive. We could have another button up here that is like spawn hero, or whatever. No, I don't want it there. Let's have it here. So this person, we have this in there. This is under population description panel. We could put another button on here. So this says recruit. That's for recruiting them to become a hero. So there's a difference between them sitting in the county and doing nothing and in acting as a normal population. So you can use your heroes as normal population, like they would just, work at the fishing shack or whatever the fuck we're talking about. We don't have a fishing shack. Maybe we have a fishing. I don't know what the fuck. I just thought of something that would be kind of cool. That's how my brain works. It just jumps all over the place. Do we have a place for graphics yet? We don't. Let's add a new graphic in here. I would just thought like a ledger. One of those big ledger. That's not use books. Ledger. It's got it's got a D in there just to be a dick. or I pronounce it wrong. Ledger. And if I can find a quick image, I'll just put a link to the image so that I can remember what I'm talking about. Like something like this. Well, I don't see anything quick. Heath Ledger, I guess that makes sense. We'll turn this into that. We're not going to do that right now. It just popped in my head. All right, so back to this thing. I think we could put it underneath the construction skill. We can hit the spawn button, but the problem is that's going to accidentally hit. This is going to be very close to the close button. We can put a button next to it that just says spawn. The problem we're having with that is that it's constantly checking that button, and we don't want that to be happening. There's probably... And then we have to have a bool that's like is spawned, or we have to check a list or some shit. It'd be better just to have a thing here. But the problem is, so this is the problem. When we check this box, oh well, it's not even working right now. Oh, we don't have a space in there either. What is this thing? This is the hero info panel. Can we just fix this hero info panel real quick? Oh, it's because it's, I know what's going on, but that should fix that. Let's think about this. So when that toggle thing is checked, it checks it every time it refreshes that panel, and then you have to have a thing in there that says like, hey, is this... So let's well, I don't want it to do that, basically. So we can have it here. I don't want it down here because it's too close to accidentally... Is there a... yeah, there's no like button for like, are you sure you want to spawn this guy? I guess it doesn't cost money. It doesn't cost anything to spawn him. Oh, I can't click on this anymore. Well, that's another problem. I wonder why. Oh, because this isn't open? I think I dragged that under there because I was like, oh, we'll never need it. It's always going to be under. But that's not true. Sometimes I like to fuck with stuff, and it is not the right thing to fuck with. Yeah, that's the reason. It was underneath that other thing. Let's put it down here, though. And then let's try this again. Oh, I gotta do this while it's not playing. All right. So yeah, this needs to be right here. And that's probably, well, it'll probably gonna cause other problems. But now we're just running into like a plethora of little issues. I think I should just put the button here. Except if we put it as a button here, it's just going to be the same thing as this toggle issue. All right, let's put it here, and we'll just have it only active if the guy's a hero. That's what we'll do. So let's turn this shit on, and we're going to put right above the close button. In fact, we can just duplicate this close button, and we'll move it up a little bit. Probably 100? No, 75. We'll rename it. And how do I have this shit? I did this in another game that I'm fucking around with. How do I have this canvas set up? Scale with screen size. So that's how that's supposed to work. The top bar is not working. Now we want it to match width, I think. It's weird that this is a slider. I'm like all over the place. This fucking thing's open. Um, we want it to match width. Let's maximize this too, because it looks different when you're looking at it big, you know? Okay, so that didn't work though. Oh, because I changed this and then in the play thing. Yeah, we want this to match width. That's one of the key things is like looking at it small, you're like, that looks fine. Does not look fine. Yeah, match width is what we want. I mean, this looks okay. Honestly, this looks like shit. This looks like shit. This looks okay. I mean, we gotta fix the lines and the size and all that. This is like massive. Like imagine this, because this, my screen's bigger than 1080p. But imagine this, like this is like taking up so much room. But right now we're not gonna worry about it. I just suddenly got sidetracked to look at that thing. I don't know, because I was fucking with it in the other game. What were we working on? Save that shit. Yeah, today we're not gonna accomplish anything. I can already tell. Nothing will be accomplished. Okay, spawning here shouldn't be a toggle. That's what we were working on. Okay, so back to this thing. This should be a button, and it is a button, and it should be. Let's do this. Let's go to the UI. Hero spawn toggle. We want to duplicate this. And we're probably going to just throw away this other one, but we're going to go. We're going to call that a button. And look how much shit is in here just to spawn a fucking guy. Jesus Christ. And we'll call that. We need a prefab. We're going to go over to this. We have a prefab over here that is this UI hero prefab. We're going to take off this spawn. Oh, it's not on here. Where is this thing? This is under. Oh, I remember now. This is under some weird shit. It's under here. And then we're going to remove this thing. Yeah, we don't want it to do anything at all. It's just going to automatic. Like when you spawn it, that thing will get checked. Let's save this. We won't have. Yeah. Spawn hero. We want this to be here. The hero is a component. What are we doing with this? This is being put into some spawned hero list. This is the thing we're trying to get rid of because this was a big issue. So let's comment this out and see if we can make this not happen. We don't need this else in here either. Actually, we don't need this thing in here either. Okay, so it should be, then we can cut all of this crap. In fact, we should just delete this other, we could start from scratch. That's what we did earlier, and it seemed to work. But we'll keep that there, because I took it out once, and then fucking clusterfuck of bullshit. Okay, so spawn location, token spawn, that looks good. I can't read this whole thing, so I'm going to go to here. County hero stacking. This is a list, I think. Yeah, spawned token list. This is what we want. What the fuck is all this? Oh, this is the stacking stuff, which we're going to get into a lot today. This is the wrong script. I'm editing the wrong script. No. Okay. I'm editing the wrong script. Like I said, we're not going to accomplish anything today. We're going to rename this one to like whatever. And then we're going to go back. We're going to patiently wait. Then we're going to go back and we're going to rename this one button. And then we're going to go back and we're going to rename. I know. What the fuck is going on here? Then we're going to rename this one toggle. And then we're going to open up this folder that I already have. And I call it like old Unity shit. Unity old shit is what I call it. Then we're going to go back to Unity here, and we're going to pull this thing out of here. I'm just going to throw it in there, and then this should delete it. We want all sorts of bugs to happen if the because that thing's missing. Fuck you. And now, we don't need this README open. Now we should be able to go to here, and this has the right shit. Okay, so then we need to go back to this button. And oh, this was the close button thing. We're going to have spawn hero. We'll stick this on here. And we'll put this in itself. And then we'll go here and we'll go spawn hero will be what it does. We need the hero prefab in here, it looks like. We do. And we basically just renamed something. Let's turn this thing back on. And I don't want it just to spawn the hero. I want it to ask, yes, are you sure? You know what? We can't have this here either. Now that I think about this, we want this to be up here. Because we're going to have this turn on and off depending on if it's a hero and it can be spawned. I really don't like it where it is. I really don't like where it is. It's fucking dumb looking. All right, well, we'll leave that dumb looking shit right there. Everything looks dumb so far. Everything looks like shit. So then we need to go to on enable if this is going to be, how do we know who this person is? So when we open up this thing, it has to have, oh, we're waiting, have it wait one frame. It has to know who this, yeah, so this is the county population. How does it know? Does the county population have the hero on there? It does. So does hero, so like we have so many connecting things, there's gotta be some fuck up with this. Okay, if the game object is null, all right, so this is what we're gonna do. Each time we go through this, things get better. I swear to God. If we're also going to need a private game object. Actually, I think this can be private too. This just needs to be a serialized field. And private game object. This needs to be a serialized field as well. I try to make as many things as private as possible, but I noticed that I got more. There was a period for some reason where I started putting more public stuff. We need a hero spawn button up here to actually set this enabled. So if, let's do this, on enable, we'll do hero equals, it's close to this. What was that thing called? County population? No. County UI population description. That right there. Oh, this is inside a thing. Oh, but we have it under currently selected. Okay, so we can do this. Okay, so we have the hero there. If hero.gameObject is not equal to null, then that means that there's a hero, this thing. Yep, that's exactly what we want. Thank you, whatever. It's not, this thing has become, the GitHub Copilot has become more and more fucking horrible. I have it turned on in my other thing, and it was just pages of garbage. It would be suggesting, and I'm like, "Fuck you, let me out of here," and it was fucking awful. Okay, so yeah, like this isn't gonna work anymore. We could actually even have a private hero here. Yeah, we can. We can have a private hero here. And on enable, we'll just assign it. This thing will not, fuck you. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so it's going to set if the game object, oh wait, no, if it is equal to null, we want it to set that active. So that basically the hero has not been spawned yet. This button is going to be turned on, else turn it off. So this is IntelliCode that's doing that suggestion. which I'm fine with these little suggestions. It's when it's the GitHub Copilot starts suggesting. For a while, it was cool. It would give me these suggestions, and I said this last stream too, where it'd be like, where I'd be reading and I'd be like, oh, this is kind of a good idea. It just needs some editing, and it's a better idea than I had, or a different idea than I had. Now it's just pumping out garbage where it's not a good idea. It's fucking bug ridden. It's suggesting shit that doesn't even exist. It's just making stuff up that it must have pulled from something, and I'm just like, what the fuck? It's, like, if it's because I use the word hero, it will be pulling code probably from other people's open source projects, and it's just like, use the word hero, so here's a suggestion to how to do 3D fucking gunfire or something, and it's just like, what? Yeah, it's awful. I'm gonna cancel my subscription. I'm giving it one more week, and then I'm canceling my subscription out to it. It's $10 a month or something, and it's hopefully I didn't pay it for a year. And I hope that they take it seriously how shitty it is. I haven't read any like articles or anything, so I don't know if people think it's good. Other people think it's good, and maybe it's just my. I've said this before. Maybe it's just my shitty code where it confuses it. All right, so there's there is what we want to open. So let's test this. I'm trying to close it. Oh. Okay, so for Eric Phillips, this should be here. We did get a. Was that open? No. What is your fucking problem? Okay, so this isn't here yet. Okay, so it should be there. Let me think about this for a second. We might have to have it wait a sec, one frame again. Everything seems to be waiting one frame for this. So the minute I select this, we get that bug, even though this is happening. It is selected. So this is the current one. Well, we can double check. Currently selected hero. Is that what we're looking for? No, currently selected county population. Currently selected county population. Where is that? Where the fuck is that? Currently selected county population. Currently selected county. I don't see it. Let's pop open good old world map load, which is like the thing we're in constantly here. Man, everything's running slow. I restarted before I. Currently selected county population is public. It should be right at the top. Is it right in front of me? Currently selected county population should be currently right clicked. It should be right below. It should be in between these two. I know why. I know why. That's why. So I was thinking again, I know I say this every once in a while, but I really am. What is your fucking malfunction? Oh, we can't do it with these game objects and hero and stuff. Depth limit exceeds. What does that mean? Depth. I mean, I have a general idea what that means. Come over here, motherfucker. Seeds. 10. Hey, it's Kurt. I think he had like 24,000 last time I looked. He did 10,000 posts. No, it was probably 34. It's not a JSON. More often than not, just such deep nesting indicates a flawed design. Recently, there was some other thread where their hierarchy was book chapters, sections, accounts, blah 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 blah. Something like something like that could as well be a flat list, like a database where each of the. So I think so. I think what I'm learning here. So what I was going back to is I'm impressed with myself because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I know more what the fuck I'm doing than I did, 150 hours ago of development on this game. This is a Wikipedia article. So basically, I think what it's saying here is we have all these things. So there's county population hero, and then in hero there's game object, and then game object is also in hero. It also has the county population. Yeah, so it's like an endless loop of it back and forth. But the issue, and that's been weird to me, but I couldn't think of a way to fix it because sometimes we want the hero to know what county population it is, and sometimes we want the county population to know which hero it is. But I don't think it's supposed to be. I don't think they're supposed to be like that. Like they're looped. They're looped. If you go to the county population hero, then you can get the county population, and then if you go to that, you can get the hero. You can get, and then you go back and pretty soon, it goes on forever. So we can put like an ID or something, and that's what we had before. We don't need that. We also don't really need this to be a serialized field. Let's see what happens if we hit play. Is it going to be like, oh, you fucking piece of... I bet you it does. It shits out because it's going to be, yeah. It's going to be like here, and then if we can go to hero, you go to here. Oh God, what have you done? Oh no. Yeah. Okay. So that's a problem. And that's probably been it's still mad. It's still like, what the fuck, dude? Stop. Whatever whatever you're clicking on, you've made this, you've ruined your life. And we're just gonna keep, oh, Jesus Christ. Unity's not very good at being, like in the encoding, they train you. Well, from what I've read, they say like, make sure that you put like an else everywhere, and it has a name, and I can't remember what it's called. It's like a fallback or something, where it doesn't do stuff like this, but in Unity it will. Oh fuck yeah, it will do it. Okay, well, we'll get this out of here temporarily. Oh, we have a hero serializable, which actually is more. We want that to be more than this, but let's just temporarily get this out of here, and we'll have to rethink our whole lives and decide that maybe this I'm not cut out for this. Just give up, and that'll be it. Okay, did you stop doing your thing? All right. So, where do we want? Do we want the hero? Let's just put this in one spot, and then we'll deal with the repercussions. The hero needs to know what county population it's part of, or does the county population need to know if it's a hero? My music has stopped playing. Uh, I think. All right, so let's see. The county population can also no. It. What are the layers? See here, we have a county population ID already in here. I wonder how if we're even generating that though. At this point, everything's so fucking convoluted. Looks like we are. Looks like we are assigning it when you generate the population. Currently, there's no other way to get population besides the initial generation, but there will be later. So we are assigning that. So, but we were just talking about when a hero moves, we're going to pull it from the county list and add it to another county list. We probably should add it to the top as well. This should probably, is it added to the top? I think it should be. Can we even get this to work? Um, it should be the top person, I think. Norman Butler, yeah, Norma Butler. Um, so the heroes should be at the top currently. But okay, but then here's a problem with that. If we, Russell Gonzalez is at the top, but if we Bruce White, if we recruit him, which we have a bug right there, now he's not at the top. He's just where he was in the ID thing. Um, and it's that same bug of when it pops open the description, it has that same issue. I think it's probably we just want to have it wait for one frame, but this other issue is pretty severe, and I had a feeling when I was doing that this was gonna you couldn't have them like referencing each. I mean, you probably could. I'm thinking like what. So the other way to do it is have two separate lists, and the heroes wouldn't be able to interact, like they wouldn't be able to work in the Fisher's Hut, which is something I really want to have happen. So what I want to have happen is like if you can hire a hero, let's say, and you have him work with the people, and that raises to see the leaders working with the people would increase their happiness. So if we really want that to happen, we really need it in the county list, and the hero shouldn't be so let's do that. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to our global class thing, whatever the fuck we called it. I changed the name of it. Well, not in this part. All right, let's go to hero and let's see if we can figure out a way to have this not in here. Yeah, like see that little bit of lag. You know what it probably is this stupid thing. I wish it had a timestamp on it because I would like it to shut the fuck up. Okay, it looks like it's done. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And then we're going to have all sorts of issues here. Here's the county population we were adding it to. And then here, see, here's all these things accessing it. So, like, what were we doing here? What is this in? Token info. So do we want to store that? I don't think we do. We want, okay, how would we do this then? So the token info is attached to the prefab, and we're pulling its name from its county population name. We could add the name into the hero, but then once again, we have these duplicate information. I want to get away from that. Oh, we have another thing happening here. Well, the faction is never. So how else would we get this information? What is this on? This is so when the tokens, every token is going to have this. This is a spawned. This is a spawn. So the token info is only on a spawned token, and I just call them tokens. I don't know. I could call it sprite info or something. In this is another loop. Where the hero has the game object, which is and it also has the hero inside of it. The token, we could store the token info's name. That wouldn't be the end of the world, actually, to have the name on the token because it is the name of the thing. Let's do that. I think we can make this. All this public shit we got here. Are really? Yeah, I guess this stuff is getting accessed by things. What are one of these other ones where we're going to have issues? Because this is the same thing. Where is this at? UI info panel. We're pulling it from there. What happens if we do it the other way then? If we put this back and we go. What? We put that back. And I think this is like I something population. Except I put it in the wrong spot. Okay. If we do it in county population and we get rid of this hero, what happens? Then we're to here where we just wrote that. Okay, so this is pulling this information. Where are we getting this information? We almost got rid of a bunch of this shit. Um, how would we reference this? Man, I didn't know that this was going to be. I knew that there, like I said, I knew there was some weirdness going on with having those things crossed, and I guess I just could not serialize it, but it is a weird loop, and I wonder if that's going to, So what are we got in here? Can you add? You can. I'm thinking, what happens if we just combine the hero and the county population into one list? So we're gonna have like skills for people in here. Yeah, I don't think. Let's just combine these things. It's gonna be one massive. Who gives a shit though? There might be other reasons we want county, like heroes or not heroes, like the average person might be to want to spawn. So one of the things I want to do way later is have disgruntled population actually become tokens on the map that move around. Like, so if there's somebody upset, they don't just disappear. They actually move to other spots, and then you'll have an option like, let's say Joe Schmo from Washington comes to Portland, and they're like, we hate Washington, and because they suck up there. They like some sports team. I don't know sports. Um, you could say, well, we have a better sports team, and then they would join your group, or you could just kill them. You could just shoot them in the face. That'd be an option. So I think let's just combine. Is there a reason to have it separate? The original reason to have it separate was because I was like, these fucking things are going to be moving all over the place. But the problem is, I'm by moving them all over, I'm adding them around to the county population. Anyways, yeah, we'll combine this. So what I'm going to do is going to go take a break. That's what I'm going to fucking do. We pause my music and find this thing and throw up my break timer here. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Okay. What is that talking about? Oh, yeah. All right. I think that's the right option. I think that is what we are doing here. Just making sure I was looking at the right. I'm often worried that I'm missing stuff. Yeah, we're gonna combine these things. We'll just copy this. This will go permanently. We're going to rearrange all this. It's going to be a bloodbath. This doesn't need to exist anymore. Location, destination. These ones should be at the top. At the very top. We can get rid of this county ID. We don't need that anymore. Maybe we'll need it later. We'll put it back, but currently it's not doing anything. Faction leader. Is faction leader, is worker, is age, just move, start timer, is counting down. We got perks. You know we also can do here is, I think it's header. How do I do that? I can't remember how to do this. It's been a long time. Public class header. Header attribute. How does it go? You go header. There we go. Like this. And we can stick this in the code because we already got some header shit going on here. We're going to have attributes and stuff. And so this was, every population was going to have this. We're not going to do health settings though. This is going to be perks. And this will show this in the inspector. Copy. We don't have any attributes yet, but we're going to. Might as well fix this shit up while we're here. This is going to be skills. And then what the fuck is this? This is like their activities. And like I said, this is just for the inspector. All right, we can get rid of this thing. What did I just do? Hit enter. Yeah, so anyways, from what I understand is a mono behavior is supposed to, you know, be a behavior just for one thing. And so I was trying to make all these scripts for just the one thing, but I've been really struggling with with having all of these scripts that are just like everywhere. I can't like find anything. Everything's all spread out. I don't know. Location? Sure. I was thinking maybe we wouldn't want this up here. Is that called destination? It sure is. Man, we are rewriting a lot of stuff here. And I like having the comma now. I like the comma down here. That way I can tell that this is a continuation of something else. If that makes sense. Like, it's not some new thing. Okay, so then we're going to need this game object. It goes before here, though. What? This game object. And then we're going to need this. Yeah, you had it, and I got excited. Thank you. And then we're going to have, yep. And then, yep. See, it saves so much time. Okay, then everything should be broken up the same as that up there. Now let's hit save on this. Oh, we're gonna have to fix these 5 errors only. We don't need this county ID. It can go fuck itself. We don't want this to be a big line that we can't read. So this can go. And maybe I'll take a screenshot of this so that that fucked up my other monitor. How funny. I use something called GreenShot. So the first thing should be a game object. The second thing should be a faction. Is that right? No, let's not do it that way. Let's put all the game objects at the top. Yeah. And then we'll put the faction down here. And yeah, then we'll go back to here. This is the stuff that I'm fucking so anal about. Like organizing this in the correct order and stuff. And like all of them, I want them all to be the same. Like, so I don't have to look around for shit. We already were looking around for stuff and I was confused. And we're gonna make this very pretty. And we'll do a screenshot of this again, even though it fucks everything up. I'm a big screenshot guy. I use a program called GreenShot, which I highly recommend. They're supposedly developing. It's you donate money and whatever. So this should be null. So this is location, game objects, destination, game object. Actually, the location game object we could put in there, but no, we're gonna do that when it spawns. The faction should be null. This is when we're generating the county. We could put in the faction right here, can't we? Yeah, we could just put in the county right there. What are we doing? County population, county. We're passing in county name, which is a string. This adds to the dictionary list a new person. We know the faction, don't we? Where do we? This is a dictionary. It's called counties. This should be. Okay, so we know the faction that it's already. We can just add that in right now. Anything we can possibly add in now. Then the first name is going to be null. Last name's going to be null because we're generating that down here. Unless we can. I don't think we need this. In fact, we can't do anything with that. What is this? Well, we'll figure that out when we get to it. Heroes dot hero. Yeah, this is it. We need to. This is it. This isn't going to work anymore. What was this one? This one should be first name and last name. I think we're generating that. Generate their last name. Why don't we just do this first? And we can just stick it right in this thing. We can just stick it in here. Determine the person's sex and first name. Then we can just put in we're assigning it right there. I don't know which is better, to have it generated as null and then add it later, or have it just, we just put a variable in here and we just say like first name, last name, and then we would just stick it in here. I don't know if it even matters. Let's do that though. This is gonna be a string. We would need it up here. And what's your problem? We need a last name. And then where is male? Is that right after it? Is faction leader, is worker, is male should be, we're gonna change that too. And we'll put the age up there as well. I got an extra comma in here, and I cut off a B. And then we'll go over here. First name, first name. Unnecessary assignment. Um, I guess I should have just left it how it was, instead of fucking with all this shit. We should have just left it how it was and then have it assigned afterwards. I feel like that's weird now, though. I don't know why. All right, we won't. We're gonna fix this. Okay, so last name equals last name's random number. So this is an array that it's pulling from. Why doesn't it like this? What's your problem? Unnecessary assignment. Oh, because we don't do anything with it. Okay, but we can put it right here. Now we just rearrange this again. So let's get a new screenshot. I don't, like I said, I'm not quite sure why I want to change this, but I do. I want it to be at the end, assign all this shit. So faction is there. This is going to be name. It's going to be last name. This is going to be is male. Right? Yeah, then this is going to be age. What's your fucking problem? Use of unassigned, perfect. We're going to do another one up here. And then we'll get onto this. Well, I'm just going to comment this out so we know that that's where I'm at, so I don't get confused. Okay, so it's going down the population. It generates the person's last name. I'm kind of glad I made these comments in here. This doesn't need to be 2 rows anymore. I'm not sure why. Random sex number. I don't know. That's funny to me. It's my random sex number. Random female name number, random male name number. If random sex number is 0, is male equals true. and their first name. I wonder why I did this thing like this. Why I didn't just put this like that. Is male is false. First name equals that, and then we add it to the dictionary. Random age number. And that's going to be age, but we want this to say age. And so they can be between 18 and 60. Then what's next on this list? So after age, is faction leader should be a bool. Which we're gonna default to false. But we could instead put this bool up here. Like I said, I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I've never done it this way before. This looks like this is the whole faction leader thing. Yeah, I don't know why I'm changing this all around, but we are. I don't know why. And then we'll put this in the list at the end. Um, if the county name, faction leader is null, and if this is 0, wonder why we need this. We don't need this here. We could put and. Well, what was the else? There is no else in here. Why do I have to have this 0 in here though? I is 0 because if it's null, we do the faction leader shit. Wonder why I had to add that I is equals 0 in there. The first time it goes through, it's gonna be like, yeah, faction leader equals null, so then it assigns it. I'm gonna get rid of this and we'll see what kind of major conflicts we have here. If the county's faction leader equals null, then we need to generate a faction leader. So what the fuck is this? Okay, so this is assigning, which this actually has to be after. This we can do here. Yeah, this we can do here, but this. Oh no, this we can't do here. But this we can do here. Whoops. What was the thing I just deleted out of here? This needs to go to here. Is faction leader. What are you? Use of unassigned local variable. Do you want me to do that? Is that what you want? It is what you want. All right. So if this is equal to null, faction leader, this is the issue though. This has to be down here because we don't know what this is yet. This doesn't exist until down here. Then we got to do another thing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this was, I don't know why I decided to change this all around like this. Of people. Oh, I called it leader of people, not is leader of people. And that is faction leader, is worker. Let's look at this. We might want to rearrange this. Perks, attributes, skills. We probably want the attributes up here. I know I don't have any yet. Whoa, what did I just do? Oh, God. What have I done? Perks should come before. Actually, maybe we want the perks at the top. Maybe the perks might give them a bonus to their attributes. Construction skill is worker. Just moved. I'm missing stuff is the issue. And I actually think I want this stuff at the end. And we'll put a header here. We'll say token movement stuff. Start timer. We don't use that anymore. Is counting down. We don't use that anymore. Just moved. I don't even know if we use that. Let's just comment this shit out for now. We changed a bunch of stuff. So anyways, back to this. Is worker, is faction leader. I guess we'll, is worker, is faction leader, and then leader of people perk. I guess that's the right order. Wait, what did I call this shit? I got a capital L. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Okay. That is going to go faction leader, is worker, is false. We got that perk there. Is worker, is false because it's going to start out as false. Leader of people perk. Construction skill is going to be an int, which I don't think we're generating. Oh, we are. Okie dokie. Oh, we gotta fix that though. What is this? If the county faction color name equals this, then we assign this hero thing. We actually don't. We don't give a shit about that anymore. Actually, what was that? Maybe we do give a shit. This is the hero thing. Yeah, we don't give a shit about that. Idle is worker construction skill. So we need to put in the construction skill here. What we're doing. I mean, we have all these vars. We could have probably done this better. This is an int. Not sure why we need this duplicate stuff here. Maybe it's because I didn't know what I was doing. Do we have the same thing happening up here? What about all my code? Random sex number. We need that one. We need that. This we do need. I deleted all my code. Okay, so then we're on to construction skill. They're idle. Then we have another current building is null, idle, and null. And then we assign the faction leader equals this county population, but that can't actually work. That's what that 0 was. That's what that 0 was for. I guess we can put that in here. Oops. The faction leader, county population to the faction. I mean, if we put an I in there, then it's duplicate shit. Okay, we just tore that all up and fucked everything probably. I don't know why I did it this way. Cunty population, like I often... Oh, wait, what is this? Oh. No, this is... We do want that to be a var. All right, get back to the next problem here. All right, so this needs a hero. Oh, this is back to this. This doesn't need... This just needs to be a county population. County... What is going on here? I don't know why I'm typoing. I mean, it's telling me what to type, and I'm still fucking it up. Then this is going to be the county pop game object. So that's going to be how that works. I think we're still going to have the waiting frame thing. That's like that's a different issue. What is this? Wait, where are we at? Population description. Recruit button is false. County population hero is recruitable. I see what we were doing there. Is worker. We're going to need something called is hero. Let's put this back to serializable, by the way. That's the whole point of this, right? No, the whole point is to make this thing suck less. Is faction leader. We actually had this and I took it out. Because I broke it into that whole other thing, which we've been like kind of reducing that here thing. So I don't know if I finished what I was saying. In the beginning when I started, I was trying to make everything little small things. And that's what I think you're supposed to do. But as I'm progressing, I notice I'm condensing stuff because it's so hard to find. I think I finished saying this earlier. It's so hard to find stuff because I had it spread everywhere. I'm like, it's easier to have it like at the headings. I don't know. We do need his hero in here. Faction leader. I really wish you guys could hear what I was listening to. It's the Pixies. When I was 18, no, I was like 19. I don't know fucking how old I was. Anyways, I took a college radio class and I went in and it said, you know, like first time I've ever been in the college radio class. It was the first time I've ever been in college. So basically I was going around the community college finding all my classes ahead of time because I was a little stressed. You know, a little stressed on where I was supposed to go, who, you know, first days of college. You know, like a few years later, I just would show up and kind of wander the campus until I found the place on the first day. Be late. No one didn't give a shit. But you know, that was the beginning, and big poster on the wall of the college radio station, and it said, you know, the Pixies with special guests, and like this tiny, it said like U2 because the Pixies were playing with U2, but you know, fuck U2, and somebody had made that poster, and. I didn't know at that time that I would begin to eventually love the Pixies. Okay, we need a bool that's just going to be false. Is faction leader, is worker. It just is going to start out as false always. And then on here, and it will change once. If interactable is false, else it's true. That's what we want. Spawn token name. Do we have a county? No, we just got rid of this crap. What we'll do. Okay, so this is like what we were just on, which started this whole clusterfuck. This is going to be a county population. I'm going to go county population, and this is going to equal. Where are we getting this county population? So the spawn button is going to only be in the population. We're going to have pulled up this thing, which is we're going to have this same thing happen basically. This is going to be here. And then we can set all these names and stuff. The game object is going to be that game object. County population. Game object is going to be that. The location is going to be the county population. And hero token info hero. Look at that. We're going to have to change that. Let's go do that before we forget. Hero no longer needs to be here. It doesn't exist. And everything barfs. Okay. Whoa. Got 2 lines that I want. Location looks right. That's the thing that we think we need for later. This is also going to be all fucked up. Everything that we're rewriting here is going to be all fucked up. The token info dot location. So instead of, where's the token info? That's right here. Instead of the hero, we're actually going to put in public. Why are all these public? I guess they all have to be public. County population, county population. Where are we assigning that though? I think that's where I just took that spawn button out. We actually are going to need this toggle doesn't need, well, actually, We do want this to... This component isn't going to be here, though, anymore. It's going to be on the prefabs. Have we spawned token component? Get component in children. Is that right? Spawn hero token? No, it's not on the token prefab. It's on... What is this shit? We'll figure this out later, but this shouldn't be here. We'll fix that problem next. That's probably why that thing wasn't getting fired anyways. Yeah, this is garbage. This code is garbage. Like, what is this shit? And we do this all the time. This code is garbage. All right, what were we doing? We were trying to fix something, then I got sidetracked, like looking at this garbage code. Okay, here we go. So we need to assign... The token info only happens, though, when we spawn. So this is where we needed to be. So spawn... Okay, so this, I gotta, like, I'm trying to, like... I kind of like the idea of spawning the heroes where they are to... And I also, fuck, I just thought of another thing that I thought of the other day when I was thinking about this. We actually need to have an intermittent list. Intermittent list of when a hero or army is moving. So basically it needs to be taken out of the county list immediately, and then it also needs to be, but then it's moving for, let's say, 10 seconds. Then it needs to be put in the new counties list. It's got to be, we need an intermittent one, basically. I mean, I guess we could use like a bool that said is moving, and then we wouldn't count. If it is moving, we wouldn't count it in the one it started at, but I think it's going to be easier just to get the fuck out of that list. We're getting sidetracked again, though. So we need this to the county population location, the county population. What the fuck am I adding in here? Token info. No, this is not what we need. We need the spawn token name. County. That's some other... Oh, we're changing the name of the actual game object. Okay. I was like, what? Token info. And I know, like, in a couple of months, I'm going to go through and rewrite all this again. We want the token info county population to equal, yes, that, but not with that fuck up. Right? No, okay. Okay. Now, is that going back and forth? It is. No, it's not. We're not storing the token info. We're just storing the game object, so that's fine. I just don't want that crisscross shit happening again. We know in the future, don't do the crisscross shit. This is token info. So this is why we were doing that. This should have county population in there. And let's make this so that we can read it. This is the same. Well, you gonna help me out here, buddy? Oh, we have a county population here. Whoops. All right, we're down to a couple more things. My music stopped again. No way, has another hour passed? No fucking way. 41 minutes. We're getting there, though. All right, we're gonna have a ton of bugs though. 19 of them. Can I just no? I was gonna say rename this county. Yeah, my computer's been acting so shitty. I need to reformat, and I don't want to. I'm a big scorched earth guy. Check for heroes. The fuck is this? Is not okay. So is hero. The problem with this is where are we setting this is heroes thing? When we spawn a hero, no, it's not even that. It's when we purchase a hero, which is in a different spot. Recruit hero confirm. I think my music needs to be louder. I think that's the problem. The problem with this whole day. What the fuck is this? All right, let's do this too. We're no longer using that hero thing at all, so I'm going to take it out of Unity. Oh, I already did. 422. We'll replace it. Yeah, we aren't using hero at all anymore. So let's. What's your fucking problem? Let's get that out of there. There was something else we stopped using the other day. Hero movement is what it was called. It's now called token movement. We'll get this shit out of here too. Because we're having all of them move the same way. Confirm hero recruitment. We do need this hero list. Oh, no. We don't need. We can't use this. That list of heroes is gone. Okay, so we're gonna recruit. Man, like shit is so fucking laggy. I hope my voice isn't all fucked up. All this stuff should be filled out. We just did it. But what we need to do is hero needs to equal true. I don't know why we're refreshing these panels. Didn't I also like try to make this thing turn on its own? If it has any babies, then we tell it it's active. Oh, but we couldn't do that. We couldn't say like, hey, well we can do that. Let's change this to turn on and off on its own. Automatically turns on. How would we know that? We can't do that. God damn it. It doesn't create the babies until it. I know they're called children. I like calling them babies. I have to keep my like humor myself, you know. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this refresh panels thing is doing here, but we'll leave it there. go back to this puppy. No way, we're only down to 3 issues? Hell. Hero list button. Okay, I think this is on the actual toggle. It is. So what we need... I guess we could do... Do we really need it all this shit to be public, though? I don't think we do. We'll find out. How is it going to know what county population we're dealing with here? Let me double check where this is, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, that just fucked up. Bunch of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's on a prefab. Not the hero token. I think it's this. Hero list button is on this because this is a list that's over here. You click on it and it's a button. Okay, so the toggle we need there, the county population, how are we going to get that county population? So when it's getting instantiated, then you click on the button. How are we instantiating that thing with the recruitment? That's a different thing. That's a different thing. This is going to be... Okay, so so in this general case, so in this case, so how this works is the thing gets recruited, and then we recruit it, and it refreshes all these panels, but that's actually not, it's the hero scroll view that actually controls the, if it appears, it's this thing. So it goes down. Yeah, this is all fucked up now too. It's gonna go, so we had a hero list. That's where it was getting that information from. It doesn't work that way anymore though. How it's gonna work, it's gonna go down this. Oh, this is where it's instantiating this shit. All right, this is going to solve this problem. This is going to solve that other problem over there. But this is going to have to be a public one, sadly. And no, wait. Yeah, it is. It's going to have to be a public one. Um, Look at this big long pile of shit that we have here. Okay, so this is checking to make that sure that your faction name is the same. Is this a string? I think this is a string. I don't want this big long line of shit here. It's dumb. I mean, it's not that dumb, but it's dumb. It's dumb enough to annoy me. I used to not do this at all, by the way. I used to always put the full thing in because it was easier for me to see. Um, but now I have changed my uh, I've changed my tune. Yeah, I needed louder music. Not sure why let's put this at the top. I noticed that Chat GPT really likes to blow the shit out of stuff. It's always like trying at the top. It always has like null this, null that, and it often yeah Visual Studio, whatever the fuck I'm using here, will ask why it's doing that so much. It will say like this isn't necessary. And I asked it, and it just likes to null shit out. Okay, so if the county faction name is equal to the player faction name, then it's going to do this stuff, but it's actually going to go through the county population list. It's a list already. No, wait, it is not a list. Where is this list? County population dictionary is what we want. Um, okay, we're going to go up. We're going to do something here. Fuck off. All right, so on enable, are we really using this? We might actually need that in a second, but um, on enable, we're gonna set this. Oh, I cut that. Uh, Okay, that because we're using this multiple times, so um, you know, what's funny is we have this opposite. I wonder why. If it's just some fuck up, I think it is. You know, and the other one counties first, and this one's players first. Let's actually make county first. Let's keep it consistent. Consistency seems to be the name of the game in my life. Okay. All right, we did that shit. Okay, so that what we actually need here is do we know the counties? What is this thing? We know the faction name. Currently selected county. And so under here, well, I get, I'm gonna do a var here. This is gonna be, what the fuck did we call this thing? Counties? It is. It's this thing. We just don't want that whole faction thing. We want this part. We're gonna call this counties equals. So this is a dictionary list. And then on here, it's gonna work. This is not gonna work. What do we call this? I'm referencing the wrong thing. County population dictionary is what this should be called, actually. Okay. And we'll call this and I don't know what title. I can't remember what title I used earlier, but it is significantly wrong. Okay, so this is actually what we want. This is going to be like that, and this is going to be. This is the why we had to go through this whole thing was to make this county population get assigned UI hero. What is this UI hero? Okay, no, that's right. This works. This works great. Don't really like the name of this. In fact, this should be. This is all named all fucked up. UI hero, and let's call it list. Yeah, I know it looks funny, but that's what you gotta do. Oh, we did a child count here. I feel like we need an else thing there, but I guess we don't. Hero spawn toggle. Hero list button clicked. Oh, I see. Hero list button clicked is actually going to be currently selected county is going to be gets components. Wait, we're in the component. It's just going to be county. We're in the component that I was trying to get. Okay, we can clean this. We got jumped to a different script, and I was a little confused there. Okay, what is this shit? Check if hero is spawned. So this is county population, but did we set that on here? We did. That was like the whole point of what we just did. Isn't game object is not equal to null, then toggle hero spawn toggle is on equals true and an interactable is false. You know what though? We can do it's never going to be interactable. It used to be, but it's never going to be interactable now. It's just going to turn on and off. So we can get rid of this. We're gonna have that button where you, but it's never interactable anymore. Sure. Sure, if that's what you want. All right, back to this thing. Now we're up. Now this song is too loud. How weird. We're gonna have to look at our movement while we're looking at it right now. Which you can change that. All right. Oh, there's more? There's more. Maybe we won't have to do it too badly. Fuck with the movement. Okay, so this is the stacking. This is gonna be a county. And this is gonna be, what is this token? This is, we're going through the spawn token list. This is gonna be county population. I don't like the name of that. Oh, it's this thing. God, this fucking hellish shitbag. If only I liked the code I wrote. Hero movement. Oh, no, it's called token movement now. Alright, fuck you. Where were we just looking at? What the fuck is this? On pointer click. What is this? Select hero. If move is equal to false. Oh, shit. I was just thinking about this earlier. I think we actually want to be able to move that, select this while it's moving and cancel it. Um, before it was, it did the timer, and once it's going, you can't interrupt it. But this one, I think we want this to stop. You want to be able to. So let's say you start moving an army, then you change your mind. You want to be able to send it back home, and that currently that's not how this would work. I'm waving at it. Um, well, I was gonna start yammering on about something, but all right, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, and I'm gonna turn on. I was gonna say and think about this, but most of the time I just go space out there. Anyways, I'll be right back. So you guys can't see the cat sleeping behind me on the bed. But I was wondering why that part of the bed was so dirty, and then it dawned on me the cat's a filthy animal. I love the little bastard, but he's filthy. I have to wash my sheets like every week instead of every 5 years now. Jesus Christ. What the fuck were we doing? We got this bug again? I thought we solved your problem. Research items. I need some music. Research items. What's your problem, research items? The game object. I even have a note in here. I don't think we need this. We don't really need this serializable, but why is this? Where do we use this? I don't think we do. It's weird it doesn't like that, of all things. And it suddenly didn't like that. And this is all null? I haven't messed with research items in fucking ages. Why? Oh, something. We must have changed something. Oh, it's in the building thing is what it is. In the buildings, in the county population, the building is... What the fuck are we doing here? Uh, uh, how did we affect this? Okay, so we don't need this, I guess. Are we instantiating things? No, not with the research items. First run research. Goes through the research list and sets their game object to the correct game objects and toggles. It just goes through the list and it... Why? Why did we do this? The toggle thing is for if it's... So that makes sense. And we got to name the text to the right thing. We're going to have to rewrite the research as well. That's what we're seeing here. I wonder why that. It's got to be because we were putting like that building. Why would that suddenly appear? Maybe it's something because I updated Unity and it suddenly, that's a thing it's now reporting on. I updated it before I started streaming. We definitely need to interact with the toggle, but I don't feel like this is the best way to do that anymore. And we also want it to be the correct name. Okay, so I see what we're doing here. Let's go look at this UI. Here's the research item. On click that's gonna bring up like a description or something, right? I hope. Open. Open. Oh, it's right here. Open. Yeah, I've been messed with the research forever. Okay, so you click on this UI button, which is being instantiated. No, we manually stuck them in there. So I think a better way we can do this, it's going to kind of suck. Let's go back to this. No, we're going to go to this. We're going to need a serialized field. It is going to be a game object, but it's not going to be that. It's going to be... It's not going to be a game object. It's going to be a toggle. And then we're going to have another one that's somewhat like this. It is going to be a game object. And it's going to be... It's not going to... It's actually going to be text. And then... Not a test. I do that all the time. And it's not going to be this text either, actually. What is it? Gig. I use this like on every fucking thing. And suddenly I can't remember what the fuck. I probably don't use it in here. It's T Pro. Each county controls that part now. Text Mesh Pro. Text Mesh. I can't. There we go. Text. It's not just text, though. What the fuck is this? This is the research name. Jesus Christ. Then... This is going to kind of blow, honestly. I want viewport. Oh, I can't do it until this is fixed. Would you compile now? Oh, we're on tier 1 text. Oh, we do have a bunch of them. I was about to say, we don't have that many. No, we have a fucking shit ton of them. So originally I was going to try to dynamically generate this so that I didn't have to manually fuck with this stuff. But I was kept failing. I bet you I could do it now. I bet you I could do it now. I bet you I could figure out how to do it now. Well, no, it was because I didn't want to draw a line. I was having all these issues drawing lines because I suck at shit like that. Because that's like very out of my current wheelhouse. But I bet you, like I said, I could do it now. It would be shitty. It would be a shitty line, but it would be a line. And I actually kind of want. Well, we'll have to see. I'll like offline. I'll find some graphic and throw a ledger looking thing on there, and then we'll see what it looks like with like these things just written down. Maybe we'll want like some sort of like line. The reason I wanted it to be dynamically generated was because we're gonna be fucking with research at some point a bunch, and I didn't want to have to drag around all these like. I wanted it just to generate this shit by itself. So if we quickly created a new research toggle or a new research item, it would just fill in the list automatically. And like I said, I think I could probably do it now because I have some more skills. Maybe I'm just temporarily fixing this shit, and we'll go from there. These are private. We're gonna make it so that when these pull out when they enable. Whoops. When they enable, they'll automatically check this shit from some list. I don't know where this list is, but it will be somewhere. It's probably in world map load. Everything else is in world map load. Okay. Save that stuff. What's your problem? Oh my god. We don't need this in this list anymore. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need that. Hmm. Oh, how are we going to assign the name, though? Well, it's just talking about this, though. The name's already there. So I used to have like a ton of research items, and we had to edit them a bunch of times, like a bazillion times to get it to work how it is. So they're all commented out right now. We just have these 4 just for testing. We'll fix it later. So what the fuck is this? Update research items tier 1. That little noise was me getting rid of this. I don't even think we need this whole thing. The fuck is this? On enable. We're gonna have each one. Where's this? Research items for this faction. What is this thing though? This is a list. That's fine. This is gonna be research name here now. It's right there. Oh, wait. Toggle. So every time you open it, it's going to check this stuff. And then this is gone. We don't need that anymore. And then go through the research list and set their game object to the correct game object and toggle. We don't need that anymore. What is this fucking thing then? This just pauses the time. No, it also activates the. We don't need that either. What? Now we're back to this shit again. Maybe this. Maybe this isn't a. This is a bug that I feel like I'm just fighting the same bug all over and over again. All right, we're just gonna click away from. We're just gonna get rid of it. What I want to do though is, okay, so on this research panel, there's a button. No, it's on this thing that there's a button. Research button. What does it do? So on this research button, you click on it. It's running this script. Can we do this? You click on it, it turns this panel on, and then it also needs to pause the time though. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. Where's my clock? And then I don't know if that's gonna work. I've never done that before. I usually pull it from a script. So then where was this? Oh, we got rid of it already. Then on this one, there should be a close button. And it turns that, and then can we just put this clock in here again? Unpause time. That one serialized, it's not a serialized field, that one serialization just fucking threw everything into absolute chaos. I can't tell if the time has stopped. This is busted, obviously. Speed is 0. Speed is back to 1. Well, that part works. So what is on the county population game object? Is what? Okay, the game object only matters if it's been spawned, and then token info. Is that what it's complaining about? Okay, it's having some sort of loop with faction leader, it looks like. Token info we need to look at. Looks like it's been Practically rewrote the whole fucking thing. Just start from scratch. There's token info. Do we have the faction in here? No, but we do have the county population attached to the token info. That's the problem. So we moved it from hero to here, and just now we have another issue. We need to get rid of this. But we can't, because we need it for the name. Yeah, all we did is we moved it from the hero list to the token, the issue from the hero list to the token info. So how I'm thinking here, um, the only thing we're using this for is right here. Really? Aha. Location is on there. No, oh, location's part of the other thing. What is this? UI hero info panel. We are getting it from there. I mean, obviously we're getting it from there, but we do need it from there. I know how to fix this. That's going to be another huge pain in the ass. Actually, maybe it's not going to be that huge of a pain in the ass. We're going to get rid of this. We're gonna it's gonna get bizarre. It's gonna get weird. Okay, so on enable, it does need to get this. This needs to just be assigned here forever. Yeah. So that is what we want this to happen. So how, okay, let me think about this. On enable means that when it's being spawned, it needs to assign. What happens if we change the name later? We'll deal with that. So when we spawn this, we now have that hero. It's not that thing. It's not this thing. We have the hero spawn button. Okay, we can't do that anymore. The token name. We actually named it the actual game object. That was just some fluke. But it will work. There, solved. Problem solved. But that, we're gonna have a bunch of other problems here. But I think what we need to do here actually is under world map load, wherever the fuck that went. We want actually this. When we select a county, or sorry, not a county, when we select a hero, this is what should be filled in every time instead of whatever we're doing here. Currently selected token. What are we doing here? This is a county population. What the fuck are we doing? Uh-oh, I did cunty again. We're in trouble. Oops. World map load. Instance. Oh, it was going to do it for me. Is this what we want? That's what we want? What the fuck is going on here? Hero info panel. I think we probably want to change this too. We had that other research issue. We're just adding things to this. Um, uh, it only takes me like an hour to get warmed up. Then my brain starts working a little better. I mean, it doesn't. Oh my god. Okay. Now, where's your problem? County population. Now you don't like the location, huh? We're gonna make this fucking work. It'll take me 20 hours. All right, let's go back and fix this stuff though. This is select hero. So when you click on a hero, how does it know? Folzen, how's it going? How does it know what county population it just clicked on because you clicked on the county population? That's what the token info was doing. I think we're gonna have like a county ID or some shit in there, county population ID, because the county token does need to know, and that would solve a lot of the issues. I'm trying to think. So you click on it, well, you know by the name. We can go back to the thing where we get the number off of the name, but we're using the name for something else. I think we're gonna need a county population ID in here. I think that's what. Where did I put this shit? Folzen, I have no idea. Oh, you know, I think my stream elements broke because I'm not seeing the chat show up over there either. You know, there was an update. It says I'm logged in. This has happened in the past. We'll deal with it later. We're going to need, I guess this has to be public. It's going to be an int population ID. That's what we're going to need. And then when we spawn this thing, we need to get the index from the list. To get the index of an item in a single line, use the find index and contains method. I don't need to. Okay, I know what to do. I probably don't know what to do. I think this should go here. I think. Uh, oh, except we're not passing the whole list. We're just passing. Well, let's see how this works. What did that thing look like? Click the wrong button. My Yeah, see, this isn't the list. This is just one item from the list. Need this shit up. So we need world map load dot instance dot county pot. Oh, this is gonna be fucking long. Dictionary. Current. Currently selected county dot we forgot an instance in here. Get this thing off of me. Instance name I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Oh, it is private. Oh, because I'm using lowercase. Okay. Okay. Um, dot find index. I'll move this down here. Find index. What is this period doing here? I wonder if the no that what are we putting in here when we're and this is a list of I need to move these things. Um it is a list of county populations. It's a dictionary list though. None of those things are what I want. What is this error? Eh. Mm, that doesn't help me at all. These are all very old. Mm. Man, I can hear my computer huffing and puffing. It's weird. It is weird. All right, let's look at this find index thing again. Do I have to put this contains in there? I was assuming I could just skip the contains part if I put the actual thing in there. It looks like maybe I do. I feel like that's overly, whoops, I feel like that's overly complicated though. Index of, yeah, it's not on that one. It would be index of what? That seems to, it seems like that. We're just gonna temporarily comment this out, except I don't. Where is this? This is in select hero. We're just gonna temporarily comment this out, and then I just want to be able to compile it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. All right. What is this thing? Select hero. You click on the hero, you get the token info. This is what we were actually just doing to fix all this stuff. But we want this needs to be currently selected token. You know what's interesting is I was thinking about just changing this currently selected token to not be currently selected token. Let's just comment this. How are we using this? Yeah, let's comment this whole thing out. Not to be the token, but to be the population instead. All right, let's see if we can. If we can. Oh, we still won't be able to compile this shit. We got like a bazillion. So what I'm thinking is the current when you click the thing, it's not going to give you the currently selected token. It's going to give you. It's not going to give you the game object anymore. It'll give you the county population that you're fucking with. I'm thinking about. Remember, I mentioned something about an intern moving list. You would have to have an additional list of things on the move. So maybe we will put a bool. All right, this is in select count. What are we doing in select county with this thing? Oh, this is when you right click on something. All right. So let's think about this. If we go back to world map or select hero, which I closed. No, it's right here. This was this thing. So if you left click on a hero, you can get this. We're going to say county population, and this is going to be a county population is going to equal this, but we're still going to need that ID, which I can't test that code. Man. Did we put that in? For a while, I was like, I am not into this name of county population dictionary, but it's paying off right now. My music has stopped. This is gonna be a long fucker. Currently. So that's gonna give us. Then we need. This is very long. Then we need this. Then let's actually put this down here. I think I've gone around the bend with this one. Dot. Actually, that's it. That's the end of it. It was long. And then we can go. Get this shit out of here. And now we're in Select County with like a similar. No, the county. Okay, so this is right. We're right clicking. Currently right clicked object equals. So this is what I was talking about doing here. And I think it is. This needs to be, and it needs to no longer be a game object. It needs to be a county population. That was token. Where the fuck was that? I fixed it. No, I have fixed it. This is on select county. Currently selected tokens destination. No, we need select hero needs to so you select the hero with left click. I think we need to be able to let's get this out of here temporarily. I don't think this move thing is going to work how we wanted it anyways. You can go away. And what the fuck are we testing here? Oh, this is for stacking. This actually should be... Just dawned on me that there's another way to fix this whole issue. It's because that oh, maybe not. I was thinking it's because it's public. But let me think about this. So you left click on a hero. On a hero token. Actually, this shouldn't even be called this anymore. This should be called select token. If we're tearing shit up, let's keep tearing this shit up. Yeah, we'll just rename it instead of duplicating it. We'll just fuck it. And select hero. And then we'll go here. Because it will be the same thing with the armies. We needed to do it anyways. So if you left click on one, like we have all of these. I don't even know what the fuck's going on here. And this is for stacking, and we're not to the stacking part yet. So let's do this. Let's comment that shit out. And let's go back to basics. And that is if you left click on one, the world map load instance dot currently selected token should not be null. No, it should be. Did we just adjust this to be currently selected token? Oh, we have all sorts of shit in here. Returns currently selected hero. Wow. Let's keep this consistent. That's just changing the color of the thing. But that's not going to work anymore if we do this the way that I'm about to do. This shouldn't be a game object anymore. This is going to be a county population. And this is going to be a county population. And then this is going to just need game object in here. And this actually needs to be .game object. Okay, then we have a million errors now, but that's okay. Because this is actually going to be not that hard to fix. And it should solve all those other... What the fuck are we doing? Um... This is... Some stuff it gets less, and some stuff it gets more. But I think we're on the right path. I've said that like 40 times, so we're probably not on the right path. So this is going to be, when you click on the token, it's going to uh, get the component info, county, but this is gonna be that big long thing again. Oh, that was right. Move this down here. This thing can be here. Do I have that somewhere else? Here it is. Uh, Jesus Christ. Let's put a new line here. I can't even read these things. They're so long. Oh, we have two of them. We got something. We're about to go here. Currently selected token is going to be the currently selected counties. Oh wait, how's it going to know what currently selected county it's in? It's not going to. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is what we're going to have to do. Oh my god, this is such a clusterfuck. It was so much easier having the cross thing. Maybe that's not like as terrible as an issue as I thought. I mean, it seems like a terrible issue. This doesn't need to be here either. Just generating more errors. Token movements attached to. Oh, I think we were just being lazy or something. Not lazy. We probably were just using it a lot. Um, so all those changes, I don't like how we're changing. There's got to be a better way to do this. We can change the game token's name to be the same as its county ID. That's one way to do it. It doesn't like it when we assign, because we're assigning the county population. Because we're assigning the county population. What happens if we do this differently? All right, I'm going to take a quick break, though. I usually only stream for 3 hours, but I feel like I can't leave it in this state, even though tomorrow I'm going to work on this again. If it's when I have a week, man, I can't. What happens if we take the game object out of here instead? Because it's really fucking with my token info thing. All right, let me go take a quick break, and then and maybe that will make my brain process, recover. I have noticed that, like, about three, like I said at the beginning, it takes me about an hour to get going. Then I have like an hour of okay, then it's an hour of downtime. So I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. All right. All right. So I was thinking about it outside, and I definitely the county the token info has to have the county info or the county population thing. It's just going to be way more of a pain in the ass if we don't do that. So we have that. We're going to go back and currently selected token actually needs to be a game object then again. Okay, so this is going to be what I want. We probably could fix this in a better way as well, but we're not going to. Not right now. We're just going to try to get this so that it's not all fucked up. This is going to just be... just going to be that. So you... so if you click on it, uh, you know, we don't need that in there because I think that's public and we can see its name. Indirection is redundant. What? What do you mean? No. No. What are you talking about? What are you suggesting there, buddy? Get component. Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Will you just go through and fix this shit for me? No. There we go. Nope. It says there's more. I was waiting patiently for it to just do it, but it didn't. It didn't do it. All right, let's try to just nail these last couple that we created. We don't need this shit anymore. I'm gonna leave it here though, because it was a fucking pain in the fucking asshole to create. All right, then we need to get rid of this game object. We're gonna it's gonna work somehow. I hope. The only time you would be, well, who knows? There's another list. What is this on? Notice that wasn't saved. What are we doing here? On the spawn button, this is a different game object. Oh, okay, no. This is a different game object. This is gonna be So if it is a hero, oh wait, no, we want this to be true. Then the spawn button will come up. Let's get rid of this shit. That's not even there anymore. Get the fuck out of here. I got rid of it. Okay, so this is the stacking thing. This is wrong though. What is it? What are we trying to do? What does it want? There's just a typo of all the bugs. There's just a typo. Check if hero is spawned. This is the code that is causing us to have an if statement. Okay, this is the shitty code. Well, 90% of it's shitty code. Because we're destroying the thing every time. So it gets destroyed and it gets recreated each time you go to the county and the list is there. And this is check if the hero is spawned. Can't we just do that with its hero list button? Okay, no, this is already UI hero list button. That's not what I want. I want... Yeah, it's on here. Oh, there's their county population. Why is this public? We must be assigning that? Well, do we even need that at all? We were getting it here. So how's this thing going? So this thing's getting spawned. And I think that's what we were doing is we were assigning. But there's another way to do this, I think. That's probably what we were doing here. But if this is private... So how is this thing working? It's being generated each time from the list. It's being instantiated each time from the list with this. Where did we put the script for this thing? This is what I was talking about. Okay, it's way the fuck up here. And it's under county info panel, which it can't be there though, because it's not, the county info panel isn't necessarily on all the time. Is this what we're looking at? No, this is a different one. What were we just looking at? UI hero list button, which is on. Hero scroll. Let's make sure I understand what this is doing. Yeah, this is the. This can't be on here. Because if the hero info panel is open and this is closed, this thing needs to still be. Do I have like another? Oh my god. No. Okay. Wait. No. This is in the wrong spot. We're gonna stick it up here, which is gonna cause all sorts of other issues. But that's not gonna. It will work the first time, but it's not gonna work after that. So how does this work? This. So this goes through this thing. It goes through the thing, and it instantiates these guys. And this is where I was assigning this to these. So that's why this had to be public. Shut up. All right. Then we're back to this. So I think we just need to add another bool of is spawned or something on here. Trying to think, we would have another list of spawned heroes, but does it know if it's spawned or not? I don't think it does. So I think let's right here. Let's go with then this is the last thing. And then we just need to go back to if this is equal to true, then we set this on this list. We're going to set the toggle is on. I don't know if this is still causing this issue. It shouldn't cause, we took this off. We're no longer spawning that way, so that should actually solve that. Okay, so now we got to have in here, we got to go false. And then we got to go to the spawning button. And that's going to say, no. Is this, wait. No, this is it. This is the thing. But we want to have. I don't feel like this is going to work at all. Look at this thing. It's still got, it's like, you can't do this again. The fuck is this thing's problem? So some of these bugs might not be. It doesn't like is spawned. I don't believe you at this point. Oh, it's because factions in here? I don't believe that either. I've never seen this bug before until this update. So this could be, oh, well, I did change this. If I take this serializable thing, it goes away. But I feel like it's probably a better idea to solve this issue than having these recursive things. Like, I feel like this is indicative of some other fuck up that I've made. You know what I mean? Like, but I am gonna call it a day here. It's already, well, it's 3 o'clock. I started a little bit early. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. Look at all this shit that we changed. Um, token movement. No, this is. I mean, I guess it's still part. It is kind of. It is still part of token movement. Honestly, it's all fucked up. Um, rewrote. Oh, I gotta close Unity first. Well, we want to stop it too. Rewrote a bunch of shit poorly. There we go. That's a very informative commit message there. I'm just waiting for the thing to finish. There we go. It's done. And that is it for me for today, at least with game development. I'll probably stream a video game later tonight after my nap. But that is it for me. All right, talk to you later. Bye.